Welcome back for the mobile game fanatics. MyTyme here, back for another episode of Mynab2k18, and we have an event. Yes, you can see illuminated box here, Rivals Clash. Boom, it has been released. Okay, not my favourite event, but this is a good place to start. Now, before we go into Rivals Clash, we're going to very quickly go over a couple of things. One is we have a new pro. We have a new Epic Prime Pro. It is Jeff Teague. Unfortunately, I haven't actually fully leveled him up yet. All I have done, as you will see in a moment when he eventually comes up on the screen. Jeffy, where are you, boy? There he is. Okay. Oh, Jesus. He has been made into a pro, but we need to work on him. Okay, so we've got a lot here to do, a lot of casts to do. That was just a board pool, regular board pool. Pretty happy to get him. Now, before we go any further, one point just to let you guys know, my head-to-heads, I've hit over 600 wins now. So I'm trying to get myself into tier 3 soon. Also, I have played about nearly 1300 games. Just a little tip, guys. I've got more losses than probably I would have, because I do play a lot of these games without watching what I'm doing. So if you want a tip, you click a game, you know where your lineup is roughly, you know where your strong cards are and your other ones aren't. And as I'm doing other stuff, I'm just tapping. And I'm going, yep, okay, that one goes, and then I quick browse down, it's one player, this player. So I'm not actually watching what happens, but I know the majority of times I'm probably going to get the win. So I'm actually able to play a few games which I wouldn't have played otherwise, if that makes any sense. So yes, I'm losing some head-to-heads, and yes, I'm losing some of the quick games, but I'm still getting the quick games under my belt to help me get the rewards done, and I'm also getting the board pools from it. So don't worry too much about wins and losses, especially in quick game. It's not going to make a massive difference to anything. It just helps you get through your ladder rewards quicker. Yes, head to head you can argue that you need to win, because if you lose the game, it's kind of almost a waste of the game. But if the game you wouldn't have been playing anyway, because you would be too busy doing something and you didn't have time to actually focus on it, then you haven't lost anything. But let's come to Rivals Clash then, and we're going to go over what Rivals Clash is very quickly, followed by the rewards. So first of all, what is Rivals Clash for anybody who is new to the game? It is very similar to PCC and WWE Supercard for those who've played that. For those that haven't, you pick one or two teams who you want to win from the beginning of the event. You get points each time you earn wins for your team. Okay, as you see, your chosen team gets a point if you win, and you also get points 1, 3 or 5 depending on the difficulty. As you can see here, the difficulty increases depending how many points you go for. So your points equate to a rank. As you move up the leaderboard, the rewards get better. You can get hot streaks from the draft board, which will give you double points for the next game, or you can purchase them. So for those who have credits, and if you want to go for the top rewards, it's probably going to be worthwhile you spending some money and getting some hot streaks, so you get double the points for your next game while they're active. Side with the most wins determines who actually wins, and then you get the prize based on your rank. Okay, you also get points for your team, and that contributes to your team rewards. So for this event, I will be giving the team a go. I will be seeing how it progresses, who plays in that, and hopefully everyone gets involved. But if some people decide that they don't really want to, it's not really for them, then some spaces might be opening up. So keep an eye on that if you are still looking for a team and you want to get involved. But the rewards, here we go. The first event card for Mynab2k18. We've got Markel Fultz and we've got Lonzo Ball. Now, you can't click on these cards at the moment, unfortunately, so I can't show you them a bit more in depth. But correct me if I'm wrong, or there is somebody out there who knows a lot more about basketball than me, and I'm going to hold my hand up and say I'm not a basketball expert. In fact, I'm probably not even a novice when it comes to basketball knowledge, but I'm pretty sure that Markel is the youngest guy on the 76ers roster this year, and Lonzo Ball is, well, they're both guards, they're both freshmen, both first years. I'm pretty sure he's 97, so I don't think he's actually the youngest. I think that are younger than him. Pretty sure Markel's the youngest on the 76ers. Someone can probably correct me in the comments. But anyway, you've got two first timers up here. And if we look at the stats, it looks like you've got a 520 and a 511 for the offense. So that puts Markel with 9 points better. But then got 503 versus 507, which leaves him at 5 points better. 480 versus 482 leaves him at 3 points better. And if that's 524 against 528, that looks like Lonzo Ball's 1 point better. But I'll be picking Markel because of his well, his affiliation with the 76ers. So that's who I will be going for. Then there are other rewards. Now, you might pick a team here based on who your favourite team is, or based on the rewards below, whether they make pros. That's what it's worth looking at. So if you finish in top 1 to 50, you also get a foil elite Joel Embiid or a foil elite Brook Lopez. Okay, nice rewards. If you finish down in 51 to 500, you get just the event proceeds times 2, so it means it's automatic pro, so you can guarantee to pro that card. 501 to 1000, there's no more event cards, but you do still get that foil elite, as well as an epic prime elite. Over here you've got Brandon Ingram and Ben Simmons. Now I think I've got Brandon Ingram, I might have him in the foil. I've definitely got him, it's either foil or non-foil, I can't remember which one. But if you can finish in the top 501 to 1000, these are good rewards, okay, for starting players. Imagine you're in epic tier. Now the beauty about Rivals Clash is it's irrelevant to the tier you're in. You can still get the elite rewards even if you're only in ultra rare tier, okay? It's just about the amount of time you put in, and whether it's just basically the amount of time you put in, the number of hot streaks you pull, the number you use, or how many you're willing to invest into using them, etc. But essentially, if you put hours in, you will move up the leaderboard and you can improve your team massively here. These are two rewards, a very big reward. Don't get me wrong, one card like this would be amazing to get an event card, especially if you're down in, like, I don't know, ultra rare epic tier. But 2 cards like this could make a big difference to your lineup or to your playoffs, etc. Move down to 1001 to 2000, you get the single foils. Move outside of that, it's just a Joel Embiid and Brook Lopez, regular non-foils, okay? But anything from 4000 above, you can get an elite card. So remember that, guys, it won't be hard to get to top 4000 to guarantee yourself at least an elite card. We move out of that, you've got the foil versions of the epic primes and then the non-foil versions of them. We move down here, you've got JJ Redick and Caldwell Pope. That's actually a pro because I've got the epic foil version of him. Then got Dario Saric and Jordan Clarkson, and finally they give you Markel and Lonzo. Is that rare? Yeah, rare foils. I don't think anyone's going to be aiming down here, but anything top 4000 is going to be an elite. Yes, guys, I am going to try and get this. I'm unfortunately away this weekend, which is kind of bad timing, but I'm hoping it's got a little while till it starts. I'll do some travelling back. I'm going to try and put the hours in, see if I can get that for you. I really would like to. I don't want to make any promises yet because I don't know how hard the grind is going to be, but I promise you that I will try. So I'll be going for the 76ers, and hopefully I'll be able to come back and show you something good after the weekend. But let me know what you guys think about the event. Are you excited? Do you want Rivals Clash? Do you want this kind of PCC? We don't know, or I don't know at least. I can't find out at the moment when this is going to end. It's going to be interesting. Is it just going to run for like 24 hours, 48 hours? Are they going to run it into Tuesday? Because the majority of Cat Daddy weekend events start on a Thursday. The fact that this will be starting Saturday afternoon this time rather than Thursday morning makes me think this could be just a 24 hours Rival Clash. Now I might be wrong, but that might be their new ploy. They might decide just to use 2 of the days and the weekends so people aren't as, should we say, confined to losing so much time to play the event, especially if it's a Rivals Clash one. If that's the case, it's going to be a bit more frantic, but if you can, grind out that 24 hours, then you've got a good chance of getting some good rewards. But that's going to be me for now. I'm actually going to go out and try and play a bit more, try and get myself in a situation now. There are some old tactics for Rivals Clash. I won't go into them yet because I haven't played it, so it's not really fair. I don't want to tell you guys to do something and find out that the mechanics have changed for this game, so I'm going to have to wait and try it myself before I can come back and say, yep, this is a good method to use. One thing that I would recommend people do is when you're doing Rivals Clash, you're going to be pulling. It's a good way to get cards. Okay, if you're going to grind it, you can get lots of board resets, pulls. It's a very good way for you to get new cards to your decks, get some pros, help out at deck 25, help out that playoff. So one thing you'd like to do is you don't really want to have a full inventory, okay? So you'd want to go and pick as many kind of, so I've got 120 cards at the moment, so what I want to do is I'm going to go through and clear out all my commons, uncommons, rares that I'm not going to use. Probably a lot of my ultra rares at the moment. What I'll probably do is keep hold of any foils that I have. I've accidentally got rid of a couple of my rare foils that I had, even a load of my epic cards. If I click on them now, to keep them all, so I'll finish off Pronus, Clint, Capella just for the sake of the card catalogue, and some of these foils I will hold on to, but the non-foils, which are going to be easier to pull, I'm going to have to train all these away. I'll probably keep Dirk, so I'll pro him, but all the singles I've got at the moment, I'll train them away. Why will I train them away? Because I want to make room. Because the one thing you don't want to be doing if you're grinding consistently in Rivals Clash is have to keep coming back to train cards away, because the more cards you train away, the less time you're going to be playing. The other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to watch adverts. Adverts take up time, and they also increase your card count, which is something that you're going to get enough board pulls playing the event that you don't want anymore. So your idea, hopefully, is to win the game, get your cards, go rinse repeat. Once your card catalogue is full, get rid of everything that's no use. I mean, you'll pull enough cards over the time that you don't need to keep all the epics if you're in Epic Prime Plus, etc. Obviously, if they make pros or their foils, I'd recommend keeping them. If they don't make a pro from some of the ones you already got, I'm not saying get rid of all your epic cards, in case some of you might want to keep them, and you're more than welcome to, but just be prepared that you can spend a lot of time going back to your card catalogue, training cards away before going back to grinding. So if you can make as much space as possible now, you're gonna find it helps you when you're actually in the grind. Anyway, I've been MyTyme. I've got to go now. Sorry I've been a bit quieter today. Everyone else is asleep. Just got back in for work. Good luck with the Rivals Clash. I'm going to try and get to you guys before the end of it. Okay, I'll try and pull something out on Sunday, let you know how I'm going. And then if I found any of the pointers or any tips that I can give you, I will do my best. But until then, I wish you the best of luck. Good luck to the guys in the team. I hope you manage to get something half decent with those team rewards. I didn't cover the team rewards here, but just to let you know, team rewards, depending on how high up you rank, you get bonuses like foil, increased foil picks, increased board drafts, boosts, etc. So we're going to see how it goes. Anyway, good luck everyone, and I'll see you all Sunday.